Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.03125 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 5.79%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances, and also show you the key patterns that we have information on this chart. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Vechain from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.02 mark, and having done that, I believe Vechain has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a pump to the upper side in this Elliot wave structure, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. And here on the charts I have this red target area, which is the minimum that I expect that wave 1 to the upper side to do, and that target area lies between the $0.17 mark and the $0.14 mark, basing it on the Fibonacci's. So if I apply the fibs here, connecting this low down here to the all-time high, that gives me my red target area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5, which is the minimum that I expect that wave 1 to the upper side to do. But before that plays out, we need to see fractal waves in the formation of the first wave to the upper side, and I believe that is the movement that we are in at the moment, and that is what I want to focus on in this video. Starting from the daily chart, if I zoom in on this chart, here on the daily chart you can see that we had been trading within this channel. We managed to break to the upper side of the channel, also managed to break above a key area of resistance up here, and we have continued pushing to the upper side. And if I also jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart you can also see that we had been trading within this descending channel. As we continued trading within that channel, the buyers took over and we managed to break to the upper side of the channel. We also managed to break above a key area of resistance, and once we managed to break above that key area of resistance to the upper side, here on the 4-hour chart you can see that we had a retest of that area, and after seeing a successful retest, we have continued pushing the price to the upper side. And today we have managed to break above another key area of resistance at around the $0.029 mark, and that brings me to the key scenarios that I expect us to see on this chart. It's possible that now that you have managed to break above a key area of resistance, we might see a retest here on the 4-hour chart of that key area of resistance, and once that happens, we can then continue unlocking even higher prices and take us to around the $0.033 mark, where we have our next key area of resistance. And in this movement to the upper side, we can term this as an Elliot wave, having this movement right here as my first wave, then this retracement within this channel as the second wave, then a third wave, then soon I'm expecting to see a retracement in a wave 4, and then continue pushing to the upper side in a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1, which is right here. And in this movement, if I focus on the second wave of this Elliot wave to see whether it has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to do, that is using the Fibonacci's, connecting the low of that wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, the wave 2 should have retraced to the area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.38 as a maximum, and that has happened here on the charts. We even overshooted that area a little bit and then continued pushing to the upper side in a wave 3, and using a trend based Fibonacci's, I can get a target area for that third wave to the upper side. So using a trend based Fibonacci's, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2, that gives us a target area at around the fib level 1.618, that is at around the $0.03317 mark. So I can mark a target area for the third wave here using a yellow marking right there. So this is the minimum area where I expect once we see a successful retest of this area of resistance, we continue pushing higher and get into this yellow target up here to complete our third wave to the upper side, and then expect a retracement to the lower side in a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher in a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. And it's possible that over here we might, as we try to have a retest of this area of resistance, it's possible that we might lose that support line and continue unlocking even lower prices, and maybe have a retest of this area, and then continue seeing lower prices on the Vechain chart, and that movement can take us back to around the $0.026 mark, where we have our next key area of support, and from there we can then find a reversal to the upper side and then complete our wave 3 to the upper side. If we also take a look at the indicators to see whether those movements here on the indicators can be supported, you can see on the RSI we are trading at around the 70 mark, and that would mean we don't have enough room for us to continue pushing higher, and that would mean we might see a reversal here on the RSI, and that would mean lower prices could be coming our way on the chart, and that if that plays out, that would mean a retest could be possible. Then after the retest on the RSI, we have room for us to continue pushing higher, and then we can maximize our target area for that wave 3. On the MACD, we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices could be coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.